In the metals quadrant, taking a look at what seemed like a strong start for gold. Gold started the session lower, rebounded after the non-farm payrolls report initially, then fell midday to finish closer to unchanged. Gold completed an outside range day, but not quite a reversal since the close was negative, although it was still close to unchanged. I'm going to call it unchanged, but it was really a negative close by about 5 basis points, sitting right around 2050. On the high today, 2071.10 was up 1.03%. The low 2030.80 was down 94 basis points, so just a little bit short of 1%. Settlement yesterday was 2050, and again, we closed right there, although maybe 3 or 4 basis points lower. U.S. non-farm payrolls was the key data today that affected gold, and it was a strong number, but it showed weakness under the headline. U.S. payrolls data on the headline came out at 216,000 jobs added, beating the consensus of about 150,000 jobs and a whisper number of about 175,000 jobs. But the previous months were revised lower by 71,000, bringing the net gain to about 145,000 jobs, and private payrolls were only up 109,000, including downward revisions to last one. Also, the total private hours worked declined by 0.2% in January. The employment rate was unchanged. Now, looking at what that did to yields, yields started out strong, as did the dollar, but reversed mid-morning. The dollar finished slightly lower on the day, but stayed up on the week by 1%, despite dropping from its highs by 0.7%. That's the dollar in aggregate. When you look at yields, yields were actually, let's take the 10-year as the proxy. The 10-year sat at about 403, rallied up to about 409% after the non-farm payrolls number dropped back down to 396, and then ended the day back at around 403, up about 4 basis points. Across the curve, we had the 2-year unchanged, 5-year, 10-year, and 30-year ended up on the day, with the 2 Stens inversion getting a little bit better at negative 35. And all of this left the precious metal gold unchanged to slightly lower on the day.